Hello, everyone, and today I am going to be going over a new indie horror game. The game is called Don't Scream. So, Don't Scream is a video game where, you guessed it, if you scream, you lose. The game uses Unreal Engine 5 and it is a new indie survival horror game. This game has only been out for less than 3 weeks and it has already garnered so much attention from some of the biggest streamers in gaming, right? Basically, in Don't Scream, you will be traversing a forest, and along the way, you will encounter ghostly figures that try to get you to scream. The game accesses your mic, and if your audio goes above a certain threshold, you will fall to the ground as if your character died from fright. I'll have to start over. A quick little note before we dive into some of the details of this game. The game was released October 27, 2023, but it is still a work in progress. So that means when they complete the actual game, it could look a lot different. This game is built, developed, and published by two indie horror developers, Jor and Joe. And if you wanted more information on them, well, you might have better luck than me because that's all it says on their bio on Steam. So why early access? Hello, we are Joray and Joe. Hi, Joray and Joe. Thank you for thinking about joining us on our early access journey. All right, I will join you on that journey, Joray and Joe. Every scream you let out fuels our passion. All right, well, let's fuel that passion then. Don't Scream is our passion project made by just us two indie developers. For us, players like you are at the center of all we do. We chose early access on Steam to invite you into our development world. It's more than just getting to play early, it's about building the game's future together. Your feedback and experiences will help shape and improve the scares and overall fun. With you by our side, Don't Scream will become the best it can be. Alright, so probably not going to read all of this, just pick out some key information. So they're planning on the early access phase to last up until Q1 of 2024. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So some of the ways the full version is going to be different than the early access version is they're going to be scarier scares. All right. This says that they're not just adding more scares, they're making each one count. That's what it's about. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Quality. Deeper game lore. Ooh, everybody loves some lore. More to do. There's going to be optional tasks. You're going to get a side quest or a side mission. All right. Achievements and cards, of course. Game in your language. It's always a good idea to translate the language to as many as you can, right? Appeals to a much wider range of people. Play it your way, whether you like using a keyboard, mouse, or controller. Okay, so it looks like the final version will have multiple input devices, not just keyboard and mouse. So discover new places. The forest isn't just trees. All right, gonna have some new locations and better performance. Always performance is always something you want to dial in, right? So what is the current state of the early access version? Access to the microphone, of course. Anything else we want to pick out of here? So they're going to listen to your feedback, of course. People love to listen to feedback. Alright, and it looks like that's it. However, I did some digging. It wasn't really digging, more like lazy internet searching, but I found another title by Joray and Joe. I feel like I figured out how to pronounce that now. It's called Paranormal Tales. And after reading some information on it, I'm starting to get a clearer picture, right? So here's the little bit of information on Steam about Paranormal Tales. So, dear paranormal investigators, last year Joray and I, Joe. Okay, so this is Joe writing. All right, Joray and I, Joe, were thrilled to announce Paranormal Tales to all of you. Your enthusiasm took us by surprise, turning PT into a viral sensation during the Halloween season. This overwhelming support caught the attention of Digital Cyber Cherries, who graciously offered to both publish and co-develop the game. That's nice of them. With this partnership, PT has benefited and will continue to benefit from additional funding and the technical capabilities and expertise that Digital Cyber Cherries brings to the table, of course. This collaboration allows us to implement features that were previously out of our reach. Okay. However, while it offers immense potential, it also means that some of PT's development depends on Digital Cyber Cherry's timeline. We apologize for not updating you as frequently as we would have liked. This journey has been a new experience for both Jory and me. Please know that both of us, along with Digital Cyber Cherries, are fully committed to refining PT. Our focus ranges from optimizing it in Unreal Engine 5, writing stories for each episode, testing gameplay mechanics, designing levels to figure out what works and what doesn't. Given the attention PT received, we want to offer players the best possible experience, even if it means spending more time refining it. However, amidst PT's development constraints and evolving landscape, Jory and I wanted to offer something unique and playable for you by this Halloween. Outside of the hard work we're already investing in PT, we've dedicated our spare hours to designing a horror experience titled Don't Scream. Alright. Okay. So basically, Don't Scream is a side project which might evolve into something else because their main game, Paranormal Tales, has been put on hold. This is very, very interesting. I'm excited to see how this story and game continue to develop. Maybe I'll even give it a try. If their goal is to make this the most intense horror game out there, they definitely have some competition. And the titles on that list will definitely introduce some anxiety to your life. Jory and Joe, good luck to you, my friends. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.